Hello, YouTube. All right, I'm doing a little series here. It's essentially helping people visualize their goals. It's sort of a visualization test. Some people might call it window shopping. I don't call it window shopping. I consider it visualization. I started doing this back in 2012 when I was still living in the Bronx. There were things that I wanted to accomplish, goals that I wanted to achieve, and when I started doing this technique, things started to manifest for me. This is similar to a vision board or positive affirmation, but this is probably, I would say, is a more intense method of doing so. So, the example I'm going to use today is going to be automobiles. We're going to go to BMW, BMW of North America. And, it doesn't have to be the site. You can go to any site you want. This is the site I'm using for the example. So if you go through the site, you will see all the new BMWs that are available here. Okay, they're all here. They have SUVs. They have more luxury sedan for the more established folks. They have the Roadster for those who want to have more fun. They have the electric, the EVs. The one I'm going to start with for the example, it's going to be the XM. So the SUV X series, but the M version of it. Okay, where is it? Not this one. Where is it? Let me just go here. There it is. So this thing looks holographic in a way. The price tag is high, but again, you're not gonna get this tomorrow, right? This is something that you're gonna work towards. So it's something that you're gonna visualize, and you give yourself a timeline to achieve this. Okay, so I start off with something really high, something that will probably take 5-10 years to achieve, and you might not even want to own it, right? You might just want to lease it for 6 months, or you could write it off as a business expense, or even if you have a family, if it's you and like 3 or 4 brothers, you could get this. You can get this bad boy here and split it between 4 people. An example, the point is not getting this car. The point is not the price. The point is the visualization aspect of it, right? So let's design this bad boy. Boom, design right there. None of your business. Trying to always get my address. Okay, so black. That's pretty much your standard build right there. Not bad, pretty elegant, but let's get a little spicier. How about this? Toronto red. Ooh. It almost looks like an orange Starfire red. Let's see this. Keep your green metallic. See this color. This color looks almost like translucent turquoise, or like faded blue kind of color. I saw it in a video and it actually looked pretty. It looked pretty mean. It had a really nice color to it. So let's start with this color. I think this is a good color. Those wheels, they look like toy wheels. What do you think? Gold wheels? Gold wheels are a little gaudy, but hey man, growing up gaudy, nothing wrong with that. Interior. Let's see. This is not a bad interior. It's like here orange, not bad. Let's go back to it and see the inside of it. Not bad at all. This interior is making me kind of hungry. Makes me crave mozzarella sticks. I don't know if this is the right interior. I'm gonna be craving mozzarella sticks all the time. But it definitely matches the car. Even though the car is an SUV, it has over 600 horsepower. I think it has 640 horsepower. So although it's an SUV, it'll blow most high performance cars out of the water. Let's see this color, Silverstone with vintage coffee. This is a nice color. This is a nice color, but I can imagine these seats becoming really gross after a while, and it probably wouldn't even take long. To be completely honest, it would probably get pretty gross pretty quick. However, those first 4 or 5 months when you own it, it will be beautiful. The car will be in pristine condition. And if you have kids, man, I don't know, put some garbage bags in the back so they don't ruin your car. Ooh, look at that. What's that? Deep Lagoon with vintage coffee. So it's the same headliner, at least on the sides. And then the moonroof matches the seats. That's beautiful. That's real nice. That's real sophisticated. That's probably the best color. That's probably the best color. The only thing is, right? It's gonna sort of just not gonna be much contrast because when you compare it, right? On video, the colors are very similar. So if that's what you're gonna do, that's probably not a good look. You know, you're probably better off getting a contrast. So if you get red on the outside, maybe get green on the inside, and vice versa. So I'm probably gonna do the orange. You know, I think it'll really pop. I think you know, on days where you're not feeling it, I think this red interior will really, really do wonders for your midlife crisis. It'll really electrify you. All right, what's next? Trim. This would have been nice if it would have had a different material, maybe another screen on this side. And it looks like you can get one interior, carbon fiber. All right, no problem. We'll that'll do. We'll work with that. Now let's see. Yeah, let's go all the way with the audio. Let's do the gold metallic rim since we have to also match it with the rims, right? So that everyone makes sense. And we can get the red calipers so that it can match with the interior seats. And we'll get the driving package. Maintenance, let's do 5 years. Boom. There you go. That's the car. Now let's see what the total came out to. It came out to 173,000 plus tax. It'll probably be around 190, 185. If it's a limited production vehicle, you know, the vendors, not the vendors, the dealers. The dealers are gonna let you have it. They're not gonna let you get away with getting it at retail unless you have a connect. But look, that's the final product right there. That is nice. And this you know, this doesn't do it justice. You know, you gotta watch videos on it. Even 4K videos of this car don't honestly do it justice. I have yet to see any here in Texas, but the minute I do, I will be taking pictures of that bad boy. And here's the interior. We just saw the interior. I mean, that's what it looks like with the red calipers, right? And, you know, that's what the car is now. That's the total price. See this right here? This is the build code. So for all BMW cars, you can save this, right? You can copy and save this, keep it in a notepad. But what I would say to do, you know, this is just me, I would print this out, honestly. You know, I would print out this whole page. I will print out this whole page and just put it on your vision board, and you know, just copy it somewhere, so that you can see it and you can visualize. Oh, I'm gonna get this car. This is something that I really want. And on those days where you're feeling tired, on those days where you're not feeling motivated, you can see this you know, this marvel of human engineering, 640 horsepower race car SUV, and that'll give you a little bit of pep, a little bit of boost. You know, there's other methods, right? There's other methods to get the same motivation, to get the same fire. But this is what I choose to do. I think this is, you know, probably my best approach, especially if you're starting off. Some people use lists of people who have hurt them. People use lists of experiences that have been painful. And I'll make videos about that at some point, and I'll put them on YouTube so that you can sort of see how you should approach it. I will use faux characters or, you know, imaginary characters? Not imaginary characters, fictional characters, to give you an example of how you should use a revenge list or, you know, accomplishment list. Not accomplishment list. Pretty much a list of people that you want to say, hey, man, you didn't believe in me, but it's okay. Because I told you I was going to be something, and here I am. Let's do one more car. This one will be, you know, maybe a more modest car, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. We'll go with the 3 Series, which I was able to see in person back when I sold my Volvo back in early 2022. So let's build one out here. This one we're gonna go on the more affordable side. All right, rear wheel drive. Let's see right here. 4-cylinder. I think we should do at least 6-cylinder. You can do 4-cylinder, but we're gonna do at least 6-cylinder. So that way, if you want to sell it, the car will maintain its value a little bit. That that 4-cylinder engine won't have to work as hard. So let's go 6-cylinder, right? So right there, off the bat, it's a third of the price of the XM. It's a third of the price. You could that's not bad. I would drive it just like this, to be honest. Well, maybe with bigger wheels. Let's see. What are those wheels? We're not gonna do. Let's see. Shadow lines. All right, not bad. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it without the shadow lines, because I think it looks fine just the way it is. Let's see now. Skyscraper gray. Ooh, that's not bad. It's not bad. Some people don't like gray. They say it's boring. I don't think it's boring. I think gray is a slick color. It's very Agent Smithy. Brooklyn gray metallic. Oh, that's not bad either. I wonder if that's close. If that's more similar to the original BMW color. Portimao blue. Portimao blue. That's not bad. Mineral white. See, the thing is, I live in a hot climate, and I know for a fact that white cars are just easier to keep clean. You know what? The original white didn't look bad, so I think I'm gonna keep this color. I'm gonna keep this color, and if I get bored, you could always wrap it. What are these wheels? 18s. 18s are kind of boring. Let's see what 19s do to this bad boy. What do they want you to do? They want you to get some BMW. Do they all do that? Maybe these. I think they all make you get an upgrade. Oh, there you go. No upgrade there. There you go. So there you go. See that? Without the wheels. Man, that inch makes such a big difference. I know. She said that. All right. Kidding. All right. There you go. Nothing wrong with a little humor. The wheels definitely made a big difference. Let's go to the innards. White on black is not bad. But, I'm a sucker for red. See, that white and red contrast is going to really make the car pop. Oh, come on, interwebs. There you go. That's not bad. And this opens up over here, so you can, if you have, I don't know why they use skis as an example, but anything, you could just reach in the back. You have snacks in the back on a long road trip. You can open this and take it out. I made a joke with my kid that if we get this car, we could open the back compartment and put the puppy back there and feed him snacks, and he'll get AC from the cabin. She didn't think it was very amusing, but I thought it was pretty funny. It's good to joke with your kids. Builds character. This is another interior. The video might not be too exciting, but man, it's my first type of this sort of video. So, cut me some slack, Jack. That is nice. That's very sophisticated. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, but that raises the price, and we're trying to make it an affordable model, right? So I'm going to go with the Tocora Red. I probably butchered that name. Well, what about this one? Camber Beige. Is that too much? White on cream? That might be a little boring. But you know what the problem's going to be? It's going to be the same problem as that XM, right? If you have kids or, you wear blue jeans, that interior, I just don't see it staying crispy like that for long. No car over like 5 years have I seen, not even over the 2 years have I seen with this interior staying nice. Actually, there is one car. I was in an ES 350 that was 9 years old, and the seats still look great. They did look, they had wear and tear, but the color was not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with red. Dun, 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 dun. This color isn't bad. They probably don't have any open pore stuff. Oh, they actually do. There you go. Open pore. Open pore is classier. It's not as cool as the metal and the aluminum and the carbon fiber, but open pore, I think that's the way to go. Let me see what I do to it with the open pore. Loading. You know, it loads really badly. I wonder if it's because I'm on Brave. Yes, that's nice. The screen is nice. Look at that. Oof, that's not bad, man. That's not bad. You know, these cars have become very expensive. Hopefully, when the market stabilizes and these interest rates go down, you'll be good to go. Intelligent driving. Don't really need that. Don't really need this. Don't really need parking assist. Navigation aids. Driving heating element. Is this the monthly package for the turning on your car and heated seats? So yeah, I mean, you can get this, 57. Not bad. You can lease it. Let me see. You know what? What does this include? Heads-up display. Heated front seats. Heated steering wheel. I'm in a warm climate, so I don't see why I would need that. So I think I'm good to go. Maybe add the extra audio. But now they want me to get driver assistance package. Come on, man. You know what? I'll stay with the audio I have there. That's good enough for me. Why are you making me get all this extra audio stuff? Come on, man. Unnecessary, BMW. Unnecessary. Space saver. So luggage. That's good enough. There you go. That's the car. Not bad. This could be, the first car you get. You could say, I'm gonna get this car in 3 years. If you need a car, you might have to get it sooner than that. And man, yeah, start with that, man. Start with this. It seems like a lot, but that's the price of most cars are gonna be expensive nowadays. So there you go. You do the same thing we did with the other car. You could print this out. You could put it on your vision board, and you'll say, hey man, I want this car. This is the car that I want. You could lease it and then, trade it up or trade it down after a few months. You could drive it. You could buy it with your brother, drive it, get rid of it. And hey, man, just live your life. Live your life. This is something you could, if you focus on it and you try to manifest it, this is something that you can achieve. It's not out of this world. But you have to visualize. And this technique of window shopping, this will help you achieve your goal. I did this with a few of my cars in the past, and I had those cars in under a year. One of them, because of the situation in 2020, took me longer to get than that. But it's definitely something that can be done and something you can achieve. So that was my first video. Let me know what you think. Comments and criticisms. You can make fun of me, share, subscribe. And I have some shorts, man. I have some videos that you can check out if you want to entertain yourself. And if you don't want to entertain yourself and you just want to comment, so we can argue back and forth for a little bit, then we can do that too. But you have to comment and you have to look at my content, and then we'll argue and become friends and have coffee and tea and go for long walks at the beach, and we'll be best friends. So yeah, check out my video, and if you have any questions about visualization and just glowing up, leveling up, anything, man, just message me. All right, I respond pretty quickly. Laters.